Egypt Regency. 다리 시작. 치즈, Paris first meals cheese and 개선물. 개선문 왔어요. 이제 다음에 에펠탑 갈 거고 오늘은 쇼핑 스트리트 갈 거예요. 저기. 자, 개선문 끝나고 바로 여기서 쭉 다 쇼핑 스트리트이래요. 다 브랜드 숍. 아싸. 아, 예쁘다. 야, 샀다. 쇼핑. 코트 샀다. 필요했던 코트를 샀어요.
나이스.
First time I didn't catch the video. We didn't recording video.
It's okay.
Finish it, right?
I think so. 괜찮아.
예쁘다. 겨울 코트 장만. 에펠타워. 사실 오늘 쇼핑을 했습니다. 산드로. 저 겨울 옷이 필요했었는데 딱 겨울 코트, 원래 검정색 코트 사고 싶었는데 검정색 아니지만 검정색이랑 비슷한 느낌의 다크 브라운 그레이? 너무 예쁜 코트 샀는데 짜잔, 세일해가지고 30% 세일해서 얼마였지? 360 36 사이즈 유럽 프랑스 기준으로 545유로였는데 381.5유로에 샀어요. 산드로 코트. 예뻐.
We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents, and I thought, wow, if I could take this in a shot right now,
New
I don't think that we could work this out on the terrace.
Welcome to Paris.
I thought, how could I let you fall by yourself? Well, I'm wasted with someone else. If we go down, then we go down together. They'll say you could do anything. They'll say that I was clever. If we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away with everything. Let's show them we are better. Let's show them we are better.
오빠가 오빠야? 오빠가 왜
Let's
오빠지?
show them we are better. We're staying in Paris.
오빠는
Let's show them
오빠
we are better. We're staying in Paris. Let's show them we are better. We're staying in Paris. Let's show them we are better. Let's show them we are better. We're staying in Paris. To get away from your parents, you look so proud, standing there with the flowers.
Without Nutella, I like. I'm like plain one.
You are so lucky to be so young and to be able to travel.
Ah, yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe, thank you.
Attention, des pickpockets peuvent être présents à bord.
Achtung vor Taschendieben.
관광객을 대상으로 소매치기가 가능하니 각별히 주의하시기 바랍니다.
Beware of pickpockets. Georges V.
And we now missed the time, right?
맞아.
This one.
맞아.
Next one is when?
아, 5시. What do you recommend? Sunset or sunset with dark sun or night cruise with the sun?
노트르담의 대성당 파리스. 가고 있습니다. 노트르담의 대성당.
voilà, je pense que c'est une très très bonne croisière, mesdames et messieurs. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome aboard the Vedette du Mont Neuf. My name's Tom, and I'll be your guide during this 1 hour cruise along the most beautiful avenue of Paris, the Seine. You will all be visiting monuments such as the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, the Notre Dame Cathedral, and many more. If you've got any questions during the .5 metres wide, which is the equivalent of parking space.
They are
Which is not big at all.
Louvre Museum.
C'est pour la croix. C'est son atelier de peinture et si jamais vous voulez voir des œuvres autorisées dans la croix, qui se situe en face au musée du Louvre. That house here used to belong to an old French painter, very famous, called Eugene.
비디오야.
Originally contributed to the arts footbridge, also known as the River's Bridge.
Why so close up?
34 tons to be exact. Now that bridge leads on the right to the French Institute. The French Institute has 5 academies. The most famous one is the French
야, 이 스캐머야.
You told me, so I believe
안 할
you.
수도 있잖아.
When you become a member, you can't ever change profession in lifetime. And in the French language, that whole game.
The pigeon here is very nice.
Pigeon also sounds good, but
Yes.
what's the most popular? The
Most popular is the risotto.
Right, that's what we heard.
Yes, it's the risotto with the beef chat because it's a classic. But pigeon is really nice here. We have also the scallops. It's very
Everything's good, right? But we also want to get escargot too. So now I need to figure out. Is that too much food?
I don't know your taste. Because normally here in France they take it starter and main dish, but I don't know how much you eat. Depends on your.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's get the 2 starters and the 2 main. That's normal, right?
I think
Yes,
normal.
that's the normal. But if you don't eat a lot, I don't know.
I think a number.
Okay.
Oh, we can eat that.
Yeah, we can eat. Okay.
If you can eat, because you have to try. It's very nice. You have to try for it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, no breakfast, okay? You eat tonight the risotto,
Risotto
and the pigeon.
I just know this one. This what is that?
That's pigeon.
I don't know
It's
what.
a bird. It's delicious.
Bird? Don't asking anymore.
So.
Ravioli, escargot. 달팽이 요리.
Hello, big salad. Big salad for you.
Thank you.
And salsa roux.
Holy.
What is that?
It's pasta.
Ah,
The square pasta. But this is special.
ravioli have to have a lead.
Have to have what?
Have to have lead.
Lead?
Lead.
What?
Lead. Red.
R-E-D?
R-A-T.
R-A-T? No. No, not ratatouille.
아,
This
맞아.
is ra-
라tatouille.
This is ravioli.
아, 맞아. 라비올리. 오케이, sorry.
Done.
클리어.
Merci.
Pigeon.
Merci.
Petit.
What?
리조또.
Merci.
merci. 드록 딜리셔스. 여기 가장 유명한 거래요. 이게 비둘기. 맛있어.
So you just eat some.
우리의 final result는 always like that. Too much cleaning. A shame a little bit.
Why I said it's good.
Oh, we have 진짜.
Stands the Eiffel Tower, the beacon in the night. With every beam, with every glow, our hearts connect in this
안녕.
안녕, 블링블링 에펠타워. 너무 예쁘지?
Eiffel Tower, symbol of love, so
이렇게. 아니, 오빠 이쪽.
in the city of gold.
에펠타워. 맞다.
Okay, that's different.
Our love story beneath the Tower of Love. In the shadow of its greatness, all love does grow. In the city of lights, where passions flow. With every view, with every sight, our love shines bright in the Eiffel Tower's light.
La deuxième, c'est spéculoos. Sugar and butter. No. The choice is.
Okay, how about banana
Vanilla, yeah.
Yeah, one cheese. So two.
والله شوف جيبوا على بالي. استوى يسمع.
That's delicious.
والله شوف لو comme ça. Égalé. دابا تشوفوا هي.
아, this.
dire que-
아. 이게 웨이 선택하는 거고. 포르투갈 식료로